Hey folks, Gary here. Hey, we're looking through Matthew chapter 7, still going through that, and we come across a little section of verses that seem a little bit odd. And let me just read them to you. It's verses 24 to 30. And it says this. And from there he arose and went away to the region of Tyre and Sidon. I might pronounce those wrong, but you get the idea. And he entered a house and did not want anyone to know, yet he could not be hidden. You can't hide God, right? But immediately a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit heard of him and came and fell down at his feet. Now the woman was a Gentile, a Syrophoenician by birth, and she begged him to cast the demon out of her daughter. So here's something really weird. So she is a Syrophoenician. Now, that would probably mean that she is a descendant of the Canaanites, which are enemies of the Jews. So that's a huge thing right there. She's willing to push through her religious traditions. Remember, we're talking about that to begin with. Push through her religious backgrounds. Why? Because the salvation of her daughter is worth it, right? To have her daughter healed by Jesus is worth pushing through her preconceived ideas. That's pretty important. So we see that. And he said to her, so we're moving on, let the children be fed first, for it's not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs. So Jesus says something that's really out of character. He's calling her a dog. He's calling her daughter a dog. He's saying the children of Israel have to be fed first. Sorry, you're out of luck, basically. He's really pushing her on this, which again seems out of character for Jesus. What is he saying? Well, one thing he's saying is that salvation comes through the Jews first. We know that, right? Comes to the Jews, then to the Gentiles. So he's saying a truth that's going to take place. So there's that part of it. But the other part is, I think he's pushing to see just how sincere she really is. Will she push through her cultural beliefs in order to get what she needs for her daughter, right? To see God. And she does. Yes, Lord, she says. Yet even the dogs under the table eat from the children's crumbs. And he said to her, for this statement you may go your way. The demon has left your daughter. And she went home and found the child laying in bed and the demon gone. There's a great lesson here. Will you take offense at what God does? Or will you push through your traditional beliefs? Will you push through your church traditions in order to really find God and to receive him? That's a good question to ask. Do you let the things of your culture get in between you and God? Because if you do, you're in error. God's the most important thing. Always remember that.